Welcome back. Negotiators are back at the table trying to avert a freight rail worker strike next month, which could cost the U.S. economy $2 billion a day. This comes after more rail unions rejected a deal brokered by President Biden. I'm joined now by labor and employment attorney Aisha White. Aisha, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, let's get started. What impact will this have, especially as we head into the holiday season?
This is going to have a huge impact if we have the railroad strike and Congress doesn't intervene. We're talking about $2 billion a day. We're talking about if a strike goes on for more than 3 weeks, 700,000 manufacturing jobs, which rely on the rails to get their goods from one place to another. We're talking about agriculture and farms not getting produce and things to the grocery stores, thus causing a shortage, grocery store prices going up. I mean, honestly, this could cripple the U.S. economy within weeks' time, which is why we really want everyone to negotiate and get to a resolution. But if not, Congress will have to intervene.
You know, actually, you bring up a good point. I know that there's massive amounts of dollars and money that's involved, but in terms for the average Jane and Joe inside their homes, how will they feel the impact?
Well, you'll feel the impact over the Christmas season if you're trying to take the rails home, say Amtrak. We already see grocery store prices going up. That will go up even further if there's a shortage on groceries or farmers have to use other ways to get their groceries to you, be that air or some other way. So we will feel it in our pockets and we will see it within layoffs.
So I know that the rail unions, they rejected a deal brokered by the president, but how far away are they to coming to some sort of resolution?
Well, right now involved are 12 unions. 3 unions have said no. And what is being said is that 3 unions should not keep millions of jobs hostage and billions of dollars hostage. Right now, they're not close, but they hopefully will be close by the time we hit into the first week of December. No strikes could take place until December 5th because we're in a cooling off period, which allows people to kind of go their separate ways when they have an impasse and not be able to strike. So hopefully we'll be at a resolution by that time.
And, the holidays don't hurt at all. Maybe as they cool off, they get in the holiday spirit and have a change of heart. What would you say, some of these folks, it seems like they're flip-flopping. One minute they're on board, the next minute they're not on board. What say you about that?
So the goalpost is moving and moving and moving for 3 of these unions. And I should say that I know that Democrats and myself believe in union labor. I have 2 brothers that work on the rails. I used to work for Amtrak, and I used to be the chief people officer for the 2nd largest union in the nation. However, we have to go in with good faith dealing. And if we're saying that this is like the mark that we want everyone to get to in order to make sure that the rails continue, we have to do that and not continue to move the goalpost and have negotiations go on infinitum.
Aisha, what part of the country would you say would be most impacted by this?
The Northeast corridor, I think, would be probably the most impacted because we have so many people traveling on those rails as passenger rails. So that is where we'd have a great impact, but also we would have a great impact in the middle of the country where you don't have much at all except for the rails moving coal, fuel, energy, and groceries to and fro. So those 2 places.
All right, labor and employment attorney Aisha White, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.